What's up, Unicorn fam? It's your boy Reese Green, also known as Lowkey RG. I'm from Poughkeepsie, New York, and my favorite game is definitely Halo 2 because it was the first thing that introduced me into shooting games and got me into video games as a whole. Currently, I play a lot of Apex, Overwatch, and Super Smash Brothers, but after looking at your current roster of games, I think I will be transitioning into mostly Fortnite and Halo 5 gameplay. In the future, however, I would like to expand to multiple other games.
FinallyTV, here we are, party people, back again with another episode of Voice of the Valley. You already know what it is on a rainy day in Beacon, New York. You know how it go. We make it through. We do our thing. A Voice of the Valley interview wouldn't be complete unless I told you, don't just dream, inspire. Don't just imagine, create, and just don't believe, achieve. You already know. Today, I got something special for y'all. I know you're used to me bringing on a rapper, bringing on a singer, producer, a DJ, an author, a business owner, graphic design. I know you're used to all that.
Yes, sir.
But I have not brought you a gamer yet, my friend. So I introduce to you Lowkey. What's the deal, baby?
What's good, guys? It's your boy MG Lowkey RG.
Yes.
What's up? Thank you for having me. I appreciate you having me here.
Absolutely, man. It's nice to meet you. You know,
yeah, my hand is broken right now.
Oh, okay.
We can go over that.
Yeah, we're gonna go over that too. That doesn't work too well when you're a gamer. You know.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, it's made me better, but
it didn't really. Okay, we're gonna talk about that.
We're gonna
talk about that. Real quick, I think it's super dope that you reached out to me, bro, and you know, you saw the value in just putting your face out there and kind of connecting the dots, right? But they're gonna learn today that you got quite the following on social media and that you've been doing some things. So I think it's gonna be super dope for them to just see you interacting with this community here, this audience. I'm sure some of them are gonna really engage with you. You know what I mean? So hopefully you get a new follower or two out of this, and you know, people know the man a little bit more than just what you killing them in Call of Duty.
Face behind the screen.
You know what I mean?
More, for sure.
So just to set it off, man, where were you born and how'd you end up in the Hudson Valley?
All right, so born and raised. Well, I can't say born and raised in Poughkeepsie, but born in Poughkeepsie. Also raised in North Carolina. I spent some years in Pennsylvania too, State College to be specific. But pretty much a majority of my life moved back and forth between Poughkeepsie and North Carolina.
Gotcha.
Went to all my middle school years out here. My freshman year of high school out here in Poughkeepsie. Sophomore year, Arlington High School. Then went down south to Raleigh, North Carolina, and then spent my last 2 years of high school there. Once I graduated, I got up out of there, man. I hate
Raleigh, wasn't it?
It's a nice place. It's a booming town, but man, I'm a New York kid, man. I had to come back to the town, man.
Got you. So I could kind of see why you call yourself low key, because you have that type of energy where it's like low key, but don't mess with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, word, yeah.
So explain the name a little bit. Where's all that coming from?
All right, yeah. So MBG, so it's MBG Lowkey RG, but on my socials it's just Lowkey RG. MBG is Notebook Gaming. That's the gaming team that me and my friends started back in January of 2016. Now, mind you, I was in North Carolina at the time. My friends were all up here. That's part of the reason I came back. Just not really thinking too much about it. We were just uploading the clips we were making on Instagram. And back then it was super hard to upload like video game content to Instagram. It was mostly like the stuff you could actually record and then upload. They didn't really have like gallery. Xbox didn't have a way for you to download your content.
Got you.
So it was a process to get it uploaded back then. And I think that's kind of what, you know, we were the first. I'm not going to say the first gamers on Instagram, but we were some of the earlier people on it. So that kind of built us up a buzz, for sure. I don't know if there was an end to that question. I just started going, my bad.
Well, no, just to explain the name, because it's like, you know.
Oh, Lowkey RG. I'm sorry. That's what you were going into. So MBG, that's Notebook Game. We started that. Lowkey RG. So my name on Xbox used to be Lowkey Genocidal.
Okay.
Xbox wasn't too fond of that, and I think, you know, looking back on it now, that probably wasn't the best name to go with.
Right.
You know, so as I grew, they changed my name. Xbox like banned me one day, so it was cool, and then they reported me. So like when you report someone, they, you know, instantly get on it. They banned me. They took my name. I was like Swift Pup for like 6 months.
Oh, okay.
You know, they gave me something generic, and so I was able to change it.
Gotcha.
And then I went back to Lowkey, but I added RG, which is my initials. My name is Reese.
Okay.
Last name Green. So, you know, just do it on there.
Okay.
Lowkey RG.
Got you. Okay, see, that makes sense. Now, you know, I guess I'm not doing my job if I got a gamer in the house and I don't ask. PS or PlayStation or Xbox?
All right, so I grew up on Xbox. Actually, before Xbox, I was on PlayStation. Halo came out.
Okay.
Changed the game. Yeah, Halo came out. Put me to Xbox. I've been on Xbox ever since, but I actually don't really play Xbox too often anymore because I'm a PC kind of guy now.
Oh.
Yeah, but I also have my Switch. I play my Switch religiously. Shout out to Nintendo. They make some great games.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm tired of like playing FPSs, because I play it way too much.
Got you.
Yeah, I switch over to Nintendo.
Got you. Okay. If you had to rank it all in your mind, you could use whatever ranking system you want, but how would you rank the old PC, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo?
All right, so that's tough. It's gonna have to be like a tie at first with Xbox and PC because Xbox, has my heart. I grew up with it.
Right.
But PC is the better performance. Yeah, my gameplay has absolutely excelled since I switched over to PC. It's like the frames. You're going from 30 frames to 60 frames. That stuff really matters.
Yep.
So, or 120 frames in my case, actually.
Right. Oh, fancy.
But yeah, a little bit. But dang, where's I going with that? So yeah, PC, Xbox at 1.
Mm-hmm.
Switch.
Say word.
Mobile.
Okay.
Then we're going to PlayStation. When mobile, we're gonna talk about this before, man. Amazon sent me a nice phone. I actually brought it in here.
All right. Shout out Amazon.
Shout out Amazon. They sent me a phone.
We're gonna talk about Amazon in
man,
just a little bit.
A little more.
So you kind of touched on it already. You said this all went down 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Where's this passion coming from to play video games like that? Is that just an everyday kid thing and we can all relate? But how did it turn into something professional for you?
Yeah. So, all right, growing up, my dad very. Actually, so I want to big up IBM here.
IBM.
I want to big up IBM.
All the
here.
Beamers out there.
Shout out to IBM because I think if it wasn't for IBM being so much of a thing in this place, then I might not have been in this place because my family all comes from IBM, which is very technologically advanced. So I think they had a little better idea of technology. So my dad grew up with all the game systems, and then in return, we did as well. Like I remember days, I was probably like 7, 8 years old. My older brother's a lot better than me. Like when it comes to like he's like this savant when it comes to any video game, he can pick it up and play it. So like the competition was always instilled in us.
Gotcha.
But I remember growing up and like we'd go to Waffle House at like 5 a.m. after playing all night and just like falling asleep at the table and things like that. So I definitely was a little bit more exposed to it. I don't think the idea of it being a profession is something that's more recent that you've seen in the past 2 years. So my parents, my dad's a tattoo artist, my mom's a hairstylist. They're both very artsy people, so they've always been go for what you want to go for. Which is very against what my family's kind of. My grandfather's a correctional officer, Nation of Islam. I see you got the Freemason stuff up there. That's
we know.
Yeah. So that's the background my family comes from. So they wanted more of like a strict, kind of not strict, but I would say go by the rules. Like I said, my grandfather's a correctional officer, so that's what they were looking for.
Right.
Dang, I'll be rambling to these side stories. I don't even know where I'm going with them. I'm sorry.
No, we were just talking about how you went from just playing games to being professional.
All right, so like I said, my dad's a little more forward thinking. My mom's a little more forward thinking. Coming to tail into high school, it's like I don't know what I want to do here. What do I got going on? I didn't want to go to college. I hated school. I ended up in an alternative school my senior year because I got expelled my first 2 years. Gotcha. And it was like I was just struggling to get through school. Not because I couldn't do it. I always excelled when I went. I just hated kind of the process of being in school. I think it needs a really, really big revamp for like modern day what it is. Obviously, I haven't looked into it in the past few years since I've been out.
Right. Right.
But
nothing's changed.
Yeah.
Except COVID.
Right. So yeah, we just started uploading the clips, and then when I moved home, it was like I left my parents' house at 17, like right before my 18th birthday, and it wasn't on the best terms because I was making a decent amount of money at the time, so it was kind of a huge financial hit for my parents.
Got you. And so where's that money coming from? From gaming?
No. Dunkin' Donuts, and I hadn't hit this yet. I didn't start making money on gaming until October last year.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So you was just a hustler.
Yeah, I was just a hustler.
And you had your own money.
I was 16. I was a shift leader at Dunkin', which is like the low level manager. Like I was getting it when it came to. My life in North Carolina was working, go home. Like I didn't want to be.
You were just
friends.
stacking.
Yeah, I have a few friends from out there. I was around the basketball team a little bit, so I have a few friends out there. But I didn't care about having a life out there. I wanted to come home.
Gotcha.
For sure. So once I got home, I couldn't go to school because I had a dispute, I guess you could say, with my parents. So they weren't trying to sign off on some of the FAFSA paperwork for me to go to school.
Gotcha.
So I got a job at Target. Now, every time I clock in, from the time I clock in to the time I clock out, I hate it.
Yeah.
Hate it. Like, I just don't want to be there. So it went from Target to Forever 21 to and the next job to the next job to the next job. Yeah. The one job I could say I actually liked, I was a DSP. I worked for Cardinal Hayes Homes.
Okay.
And so I got to work in the house with disabled individuals. I'm sorry if that's not the correct term, but people of that manner, and it gave me a real eye opener to some of the other aspects of life.
The physically challenged.
Yeah, word. So that was a great opportunity to work with them. But even them, it didn't last.
Yeah.
So it's like I just kind of kept going through that process until I hit it. That's really what it was. It was struggle until I hit it. There was a few times faced homelessness, things like that. But at the end of the day, I never kind of like publicly talked about that stuff. And I, still to this day, I really don't feel the need to, because it's like I feel like everybody kind of goes through those processes and those struggles.
In their own way,
yeah. So it's like I just want to show you all these W's and keep flex a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm just learning to love life for a fact.
Yeah. No, that's super dope, man. I love it, Lowkey. I really do. I think I like Lowkey better than Reese. I'm not playing your name.
That's a fact.
Me personally, I think we're going Lowkey.
We got to get I got to get my brand more on point, because when people see me, it's relatively new. Shout out to Kix Capri. I don't know if you know who Kix Capri is.
Shout out Kix Capri.
Shout out to Kix. He was the first person to ever refer to me as Lowkey.
Okay.
Rather than, because I have a huge music background. There's a lot of great artists. I could sit here probably for the next 5 minutes and name all the great artists from Poughkeepsie, or not just from Poughkeepsie, but from the
area.
A4, from the A4 at 5.
Yeah.
And I just love to interact with them as much as I can, because I see the process is the same when it comes to music for gaming. And unfortunately, everybody don't see it the same way, so I try to interact with them where I can. If I can't, I can't,
Yeah.
But Kix was the first one to ever call me Lowkey and refer to me as Lowkey, so shout out to him.
Got you. Yeah, shout out Kix. We're actually supposed to do an Instagram interview, him and I, so that'll get done soon,
Come on,
too.
Kix, stop lacking. Get up here, man. You know what you need to do.
Now, that's a dope story, though, man. Not a lot of people at that young age of 16, 17, 18, 19, they're not thinking like the way you was thinking, of just like stack like that in work.
I gotta get to it.
You know what I mean?
Yo, honestly, this is real. This is real. This is the real truth.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people are willing to walk that path. You got to give up everything.
Yeah.
And I like I said, I don't want to talk too much about the unfortunate things I did go through, but I gave up everything. Like when it came to, still to this day, like the effects of it are still, stopping me from becoming the best I should be. Like when I won that TV show, I didn't tell you
we
that.
Didn't talk about that yet.
We didn't talk about that yet.
Yeah.
But when I won that TV show, it was like the money that came with it. I was so much further back behind. I got to get myself out of it.
Got you.
But
so it just caught you up, basically.
Yeah, it just caught me up. So now I'm catching up, and now I'm able to do the things.
Forward.
Move forward for a fact.
Got you, man. All right, so you already broke it. That was my next question anyway, is, what things have happened in this time since you turned professional. Now, what we haven't told them is what games we playing.
So I play Call of Duty professionally. You actually see me rocking. Shout out to the fam.
I did.
The fam gaming is part of the UGL, the Ultimate Gaming League, which is owned by, the teams are owned by NFL players within that league. So my team is owned by Marshawn Lynch.
Okay.
Josh Johnson just got signed to the Jets. Shout out to Josh. Welcome to New York. Who else we got? Marcus Peters. He's a safety for the Baltimore Ravens, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
There's one more person. I think he's a professional Madden player. That's the owner of my team. Ocho Cinco has a team. The Crosby brothers or something like. There's a couple other teams. I heard Snoop Dogg's about to get the team. I might want to make that switch because I'm a little 420 friendly. You might see that if you check my socials. That's another thing that separates me, is that I'm myself.
Yeah.
When it comes to the gamers, you see a lot of these people like the FaZe Clan, and a lot of these people following that line. How you gonna be different? What we talked about before. The way I chose to be different is to be me. I smoke on camera. I hang out with the rappers. I got the fashion. Well, maybe not today. I came here repping the team. Shout out to them.
That's what you should do. Take a lesson about Brandon.
Yeah. Nah, that's a fact. I had to come represent a little bit. And you know what? They allowed me to be myself. Amazon, they allowed me to be myself when I told them what the situation was. I think that's kind of my fault. We ain't even get into that yet, but we ain't even get into that yet. Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah. No, we doing it now. So,
all right, say that.
So, all right. So what happened was you're playing these two games, right? How did you ended up getting a really big opportunity of October last year?
Okay, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So what happened in October of last year?
All right, so October last year, and to kind of give you a little preface, I built that. I was up at like 20,000 followers on Instagram, and it's really just clips at that point. I've been taking like drill music and mixing it with the clips of me doing what I do. I get some like couple of verified comments from some of the rappers I did. So I started to build up that, who I am and who the rest of the Notebook Gaming members are is who we are. So we build a community based on who we are. We, like I said, we smoke, we do that.
Gotcha.
Those are the type of people we're following. That's not a market that anybody has. So
Right.
I see a little Instagram ad. I'm the type of person, I'm always on Instagram. Like, I'm sure every time you post, you probably see me like within like the first 5 minutes. Always on Instagram. I see a little Instagram ad. And it was like, do you want to be the next big I almost kissed the mic. Do you want to be the next big mobile gamer? So I just clicked on it. Not really. I answer to these things all the time just in case, it could be the next big thing.
Why not?
Yeah. So I responded to it. I get a call like a week later. A producer asking me a couple questions. Do you play games on your phone? I don't play any type of game. I'm probably going to get in trouble for saying this. I don't play any games on my phone before this.
Right.
Maybe a little once or twice I might try it, but I wasn't a mobile gamer
Right,
before this.
right,
But I got a front for that. I'm trying to get this money.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I know how to do it. Yeah. So boom. This is why I think really separated me is he was like, what do you think makes you different from the rest of the candidates? I'm like, I got an audience that nobody else has. I got people of color, people from the inner cities, people that represent who we actually are. And I was able to, I got that call back for sure. I got that call the next week. It was like, all right, so this is an Amazon. I didn't know until this. You on the show, it's an Amazon show. They're dropping this app. This app is called Game On. Shout out to Game On.
Game On.
Game On is a mobile app, app for mobile gaming content creation. So if you have like clips or something, it's a little button that allows you to record on your like the last 5 minutes or the next 5 minutes of your game while you're playing on mobile.
Okay.
So pretty much it's giving the tools that everybody has for PC and Xbox and things like that to mobile gamers. So that's the app. The show is called Game On Titans, and like I told you before, it's like a reality show, Flavor of Love, something like that, where someone gets eliminated every episode. Thankfully, I was able to go all the way. I think there was 8 contestants. First place, man. You know the vibes with me. Spanked her in the finals too. It wasn't even. I don't want to talk about it too much because I want y'all to watch the show. Game On Titans, Prime Video. Nah, I already let it loose. $25,000. $25,000 was on the line.
Yeah.
10-0. It wasn't even close.
Wow,
Bro. It wasn't
okay.
even close.
Yeah,
and if you watch the season, you kind of see that I was. When it came to they was actors. They was actors. That's really what it was. They were actors. It was a casting call, so they responded to the casting call. There was some dope people in there though. Like my one guy, Tim the Brody, he get eliminated first episode, but I'm telling all the details right now. But whatever. He get eliminated first episode, but my boy, he's a model, like a model. He modeled for North Face. He modeled for Xbox. Oh, okay. So it was some dope connections to meet some of those people. Like so shout out to them. I didn't want to spank them like that, but I had to do what I had to do, man. I had to get that money.
Business, friends is friends.
Right. Now, unfortunately, it was staggered a bit.
Okay.
Oh. I can't believe I've gone this far into the interview. I haven't said anything about my managers. That also is something that kicked it off for me. So we rewind from October to June. Shout out to my managers, 361 Commission, man. They signed me back in June. They're black owned, so they're from Jersey. Okay. They've reached out to me, and I also had another offer to sign to another agency at the same time. So I was like, dang, I don't know where it was just when COVID happened, and a lot of money was going. Dang, there's a lot we could talk about. COVID boomed the gaming industry. Everybody went home, played their Xboxes. A lot of money got put into it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's when I started really, really getting a little bit of attention. No, there's more to that. I'm not going to go into everything. If you want to check out my website, we'll be here all day. Yeah. So, I started getting looks. Management came through. Yeah, we're going to sign you. Shout out 361 Commission. They kicked it off. Now back to where I was before. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. So we were just talking about how you got through the season. You ended up taking that. You take first place.
ECW.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
hosted by Powerbang. He got like 2 million subs on YouTube, man. That boy's the go. When it comes to mobile game, he holding it down. Right. Sam, she's a Twitch streamer. She got like all kinds of followers. They had us on the front page of Twitch because it's Amazon, so it's interchangeable. They come show us love over here. Come show us love over here.
Right.
A lot of opportunities came out of it when it comes to like as part of our contracts. I'm not sure. I can talk about this. As part of our contracts, we got like commercials on the side. Okay. Alexa. Okay. So I got like an Alexa commercial. It's like, that's fucking crazy.
Like starring in it? Like They sent us the Alexa, the lights that pair with it, and we had to go shoot our own commercial with it, and just like it was a super dope experience. I had my cameraman. Shout out to Los. Los is the biggest
biggest help to me in my career.
Okay.
Los is a cameraman from Poughkeepsie, one of the most hardworking individuals I know for sure.
Dope.
Every time I call on him to be like, yo, I got to go to Jersey. I got to go to. It don't matter where we got to go. My son, he's with it. He's bring his camera. He gonna show me love whether I have the bread to pay him or not. He gonna come show me love. So shout out to Los.
You need people
Facts.
like that around you. Shout out to
Word,
Los, man.
word.
Shout out to him.
That's a fact.
So, wow, man. If these people are paying attention to what we're talking about a kid.
I know we all over. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I know, but we're talking about a young man who ended up, moving around a little bit in his late teens, getting a job, wanting to, getting down with some games, and taking opportunities, right? So the one opportunity that you jumped on was when you was on Instagram, you built up your followership, and you did that legit, right? You weren't paying for followers, you just kept.
No, I wasn't paying for followers. It's crazy. I've gotten a little bit of heat about that because I have this is right before I got signed to my management. I was part of this contest that's like a German pro team was looking for streamers or something like that, like giving away a $50,000 contract. And I was a finalist for it. So, like, I started to grow globally. I have caught some flack for that.
Right.
But, no, that is the truth. I did get, like, kind of like a bit more of a global audience.
Got you. No, but that's just an opportunity that you're going to these opportunities and doing it.
No,
You know
for
what
sure,
I'm
for sure.
saying?
It's been a grind those 4 years, for sure.
Yeah, man.
I try not to think too much about the haters, for sure.
Nah, you ain't worried about them. Nah, I'm more focused on the successes that you've had.
Word.
You know what I mean? And
I
trying
appreciate
to like inspire them and give you your flowers at the same time.
Nah, that's
you know
fire.
what I mean?
Yo, you know who I just started hearing say that a lot, and it's been cool to hear that. I just started watching Drink Champs.
Oh, okay.
Noriega, shout out. I never knew who he was as a rapper, but
Okay.
as the podcast, I love that podcast.
Yeah, Drink Champs. Shout out to Drink Champs. Noriega, that's my era. You know what I mean? I'm probably twice your age. You know what I mean? So I grew up during the 90s when hip-hop was everything. You know what I mean? And, yeah, Noriega's that guy. He's actually doing something that I've thought about for so long, and it's just what he's doing. Reaching back and getting, like, all the old school dudes and pulling them up and be like, yo, tell that story.
Right.
That's so
Right.
fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think that's what we needed because
Yeah.
it wasn't anything like that before.
Right,
So
right.
He found that he thought of the lane, he found it,
And he just
and he just
executed.
took it. Yeah, for sure.
And shout out DJ EFN, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
You know
for
what I
sure,
mean? And,
for sure.
But no, super dope. So, we're talking about rap a little bit. You had mentioned, like, yo, I kind of know some people,
Yeah,
So-
I'd be outside.
you be
Yeah.
outside. So, who you outside
That's a
with, man?
fact. That's a fact. All right, so, man, right now, all right, so if you go back in the catalogs, the craziest thing, I met G Herbo and Lil Uzi at the same time. Like,
Okay.
At the same
Dope.
time. Like that.
Yeah.
Those are my two favorite rappers, I'd probably say.
Oh,
like,
wow.
Top tier for me. So I met
Okay.
them at the same time. Shiggy birthday party. I just randomly, like, got into it. Yeah.
Get out.
There's been a few of those situations. Because, like I said, I keep my eye on everything. I just got into Ron Suno album release last month because I just was on the gram and it was like, yo, if you got your media, I send my media kit to people.
Yeah.
Hold that, yeah.
yeah.
You see, yo, I send my media kit to people. Yo, I need to get in here, and it works. It works. Yeah, I get shut down sometimes too, but it works.
Course.
Yeah, for a fact. Listen, you're gonna hear no 1,000 times. It only take one yes. That's one thing my grandfather used to tell me, even though as hard as he used to be, he used to be like, yo, it only take one yes. So I think that's a big inspiration too.
Absolutely.
But all right, so Uzi, Herb. The next day after that was Shiggy had like a whole birthday party weekend back in like 2019, 2020, I think it was.
Okay, yeah.
And the next day I got to meet Casanova.
Okay.
I keep hitting this damn mic. Free Casanova. Shout out to Cass.
Yeah.
Right now I'm working OD crazy with ASAP 12E. Shout out to that whole LYBB movement.
Okay.
FYBR. Man, it just started because he did like a little gaming event.
Okay.
I don't want to say little. I feel like that's kind of disrespectful when you add little to. He did a gaming event.
Yeah.
And I just popped out to it because I'm me. Like I gotta go see
what's up.
see what's up in there.
Yeah.
And I just was telling him about who I was. And you feel me? At the time, it didn't really seem like nothing. We took a couple pictures. I went about my business. Like a week later, I got a DM from, and it was a Discord link. I don't know if you know what Discord is. Discord is
yeah.
huge.
Discord. Yeah.
Discord is huge in the gaming. So I'm like, you got a Discord?
Yeah.
What's going on in here? So I hopped in the Discord, and it was lit. It's a whole lot of people in there. Some of the other rappers that are around him. Shout out to Bills Raw. My son DJ Skid Row. There's a lot of cool people in there. And eventually, what happened was, probably within like the first week or so, I messaged him. And he's active in his own Discord. So ASAP 12 is very active within his own community. I just messaged him like, yo, I can probably organize this a little better for you because this is what I do. It's gaming. Discord came from the gaming background before they expanded to everything else with COVID. He was like, all right, bet. So he gave me the access to do it. I redid the whole thing, made it look nice and, pretty for him. And then from there, it just kind of took off. Like, everybody else there's probably like 500 plus people in there. Certain people became part of a movement we kind of got going on. We working on, I can't talk about it too much, but we're working on a project that we want to release sometime next year. And it's just been getting incredible since then. Like, it's like, dang, I just joined this Discord randomly. It just so happened that I met him. And now it's like I'm going out to Philly. I'm in the city, and just linking with these people, these great vibes, for sure.
I was just going to ask you that while you were talking. Like, I got to ask him this. Like, where has all this brought you as far as traveling? Like, what, you know what I'm saying? You've left New York a bunch of times, but, like, where's gaming brought you so far?
All right, so that's a little tough because, like I said, I was so far behind before, and a problem with me, part of the struggle how I got here is that when you're doing something that nobody's done before, it's hard. You gotta do a lot of work for free. You gotta kind of bust your ass, be in rooms where I might not, even still to this day, where I might not be getting paid, but it's beneficial for me to be in there. So, dang, where was I going with that? So I haven't really traveled too much, actually. Okay. But I've been to Boston. I've been to Philly. I've been to the city, North Carolina, South Carolina. I've been to Chirac. I've been
okay. Yeah, but I'm saying this is all.
It's starting to build up though. Yeah. I'm going to Vegas next month.
You know what I mean?
There's a 420 lounge. Shout out to Lit Lounge LV. They pay me to come out there, come do us like host an event out there because it's 420 and it's gaming. I done build my image. You the perfect one. Here, come here. Like So it's, fuck it. I ain't never been out to Vegas. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can curse
good, but that's super dope, man. And I do think there is some real value in anything that allows you to be you unapologetically. So there's nothing to remember. There's nothing really to take consideration. You're just doing you. I think that works, and I think that's super dope with Amazon to let that flourish too.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Like, that is kind of dope because just like now with like the other social media platforms, they shut you down just because you said I don't really like COVID, and all of a sudden you're shut down. You know what I mean?
It's tough. It's tough. That's something I had to learn too. Is like now I can't even speak about the things I used to speak about to a certain manner. So I try to avoid. I went back and deleted like all my tweets. I'm not gonna lie because it was just like I don't even know what I said. I'm not about to look through them and take a chance. I deleted some great tweets. I had some like really viral ones. Oh, I didn't even mention Coyle Ray. Shout out to Coyle Ray.
Yeah, what's up?
Coyle Ray, the baddest, yo. So I went out to see her in Connecticut.
Was that recent?
Nah, it was like a year or two ago.
Oh, okay.
At Yale, bro. It was super dope, man. Shout out to Coyle Ray. It's another rapper. Dope. I don't know where I was just going with that. I'm sorry. I be all over the place. I be high, bro. I be high, bro. That's a fact. Like I really do the smoking. That's not just a thing. I smoked before I came here, man. That's just how it go. So I be a little all over the place sometimes.
Salute to you. If you were to tell the people, if you're looking at that camera, bro, where can they find you? How can they support you? All that stuff. Tell them.
All right. You can catch me on Instagram at LowkeyRG, at Notebook Gaming, Twitch, MBG LowkeyRG. Actually, I got the keys. I done figured out how to stream on Instagram, gaming, whatever you want to. I done figured it out, just like it's Twitch. So I'm about to be streaming on Instagram full time. Right. Instagram just gave me the money also, or not gave me the money, but Instagram's paying me now too. They offered me a band to get 1.7 million views in the next month.
Get out.
Yeah. So it's once you hit a certain level on Instagram, they just start unlocking shit for you. So about a month ago, they unlocked the. I'm sorry, I was just supposed to do my promo. I done went into something crazy. Yo,
you wild.
Yeah, I would talk to you about that off camera, man. Y'all know where to catch me. Twitter, LowkeyRG, all platforms, LowkeyRG. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Shout out to Finally for having me. Y'all know the vibes. This is the future, man. You're the future of the 845, man. People coming up here. If you have a platform, come up here and talk your shit.
Yeah, man.
There's a lot of people that need to be up here. Cooler than Eli, you need to get up here. Kobe, you need to get up here. Big Gucci, Kev, y'all need to get up here.
Where they at?
Jig Nice, when you get back to Poughkeepsie, he the GOAT of Poughkeepsie right now. Don't let anybody say he not. Jig Nice. Bro, there's so many great people. Kicks, like we talked about before. Kicks, get up here. Why you not up here? Them Gruddy boys at the Beacon. Why they not up here? Yo, shout out to the Gruddys, man. There's a lot of people that need to be up here, man. Come talk y'all shit.
Yeah, man, because there's been a lot of greats, man. I think we're at like 95 Voice of the Valley interviews. You know what I'm saying? So there's quite a few.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You putting that work in.
You know, so let's get it.
Nah, that's a fact.
So, you know, in conclusion, man, I think your story is dope. I wanted you to show off a little bit, though, because you say you play Call of Duty professionally?
Yeah.
All right. So, because I don't know, but what could you tell the people about your skills or what you do or accomplishments in the game that they'd be like, oh, yeah, okay, I'm not messing with that?
All right, so can I curse?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to keep it a stack with y'all. Not a single one of y'all motherfuckers can hang with me, bro. Like, it's not even close. I mean, there's some nice people in the town. Shout out to my son, Callie from Poughkeepsie. There's some nice people in the town, but when it comes to being a pro, there's some little things you got to do. You talk about nice clips. My first clip that went viral was when I was back in 2016. That's January. It was like a month or two posting. I hit a 7-piece with the Shiva back in Black Ops 3, and that's like a single fire weapon. So to hit all 7 people and to, kill them, it takes 2 shots a person. So that's a lot. That's a lot.
Wow.
But I got some crazy clips, man. Bro, I drop crazy clips. This is what I like to do. I probably sit on my clips for like a month. And then I put it to like whatever song I feel like is the hottest, like
right,
or whatever song I feel like goes great. Like if the lyrics are like, "Oh, I'm shooting someone like Call of Duty," now I'm about to go use that, for sure. So if you look back at any of those tapes, like my Cardi one, my Max the Demon one, shout out to Max the Demon, he commented on that.
Okay.
Ron Suno, he pulled me up. That's why I was able to get into his album release. I was like, here's my media kit. Here's the link to the video I did for him. It did 15,000 views.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, come on. So
look at you.
That's what y'all gotta do, bro. Get y'all media kit ready, bro. Honestly, come hit me if y'all need to get y'all social media right. Cut me the check, we'll get it right. That's what we'll do. That's how we gonna. That's what
I believe him.
Yo,
so,
bro,
send that check.
Check my gram. You'll see at Lowkey RG. We said it already, man. You'll see I'm that guy.
Absolutely. Something tells me, ladies and gentlemen, this is not the last time you're gonna see this dude up here.
For sure. Nah, for sure. I don't even think I answered a lot of your questions properly because I don't went into 30 different stories for a fact.
Well, he's got a lot going on. You know what I mean? That's for sure. And like, I definitely would not be mad at having you come back up and we could get like specific into some things.
It might be a little easier.
You know what I'm saying? But for you, man, I just want to, once again, just to tell you, give you your flowers. I respect your hustle. I respect your grind. I think that's super dope. I think you can be an inspiration for other people, who think like they can't do what they really want to do at heart.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
There's a price that come with it. You gotta be willing to deal with that. But it is possible. And at the same time, I want to say that as another creative, it's the same for you because I understand what it takes to have all this and to be willing to do this in your own home. I'm sorry, I don't know if they're on camera they know that, but be willing to do this and it takes a lot, bro. So same to you, bro. I definitely
appreciate that.
I respect it a lot.
No doubt, man. So y'all go ahead and follow him. Go watch him on Amazon. What was the name of the show? Game on Titans,
Amazon Prime Video.
There you go.
Go watch that.
I'm gonna go watch it.
Hey, and I ain't even gonna talk too crazy about this because I don't know what the word is on it, but you might be catching me on Netflix sometime soon.
Uh-oh. And that's when he's coming back to the show. The man. So, no, man, keep doing your thing out there. Keep killing them in them games and all that. Keep killing life the way you are, brother.
That's a fact.
So for everybody, for my man, Lowkey RG, for your man Gabriel, for Hazel who's been whining upstairs wanting to come down. Shout out to Wifey. It's Voice of the Valley.
Facts.
We out.